Beloved cadets, by the grace of Almighty, all of you are well, wherever you are with your family. I hope you stay home, stay safe, and stay fine. In the COVID-19 pandemic condition, Borishal Cadet College arranged online class, and the class is going on. Dear cadets, welcome you today's online class. I am Mohammad Saiful Islam, lecturer in chemistry, Borishal Cadet College. Today's online class on chemistry second paper, chapter 1, name of the chapter, environmental chemistry for class 12. Dear cadets, look at the picture and think what will be the topic of this lecture today. This is the first picture. This is the second picture. And finally, this is the third picture. Now, topic of this lecture today, different reactions, pollutions in atmosphere and its harmful effects. By the end of the session, you will be able to explain nitrogen fixation, define different type of pollutions and its harmful effects, production of pollutants in the environment, ozone layer and depletion of ozone layer, and finally greenhouse effects and its harmful effects. The production of greenhouse gases and its harmful effects. Today's discussion, nitrogen fixation, pollutions and its effects, production of different pollutants and its harmful effects, ozone layer, depletion of ozone layer, then different gases and its harmful effects on the environment. Finally, we discussed different type of questions related to this session today. Key points of this lecture today: fixation, pollutants, harmful, greenhouse gas, depletion of ozone layer, then ozone. First topic of this lecture today, nitrogen fixation. Nitrogen fixation is the process to convert nitrogen gas to plant food. Here, 78% nitrogen gas is present in the nature, and there are several processes to convert compound ion for plant. This ion and compound inhaled by the root of the plant. So this is the conversion process of nitrogen gas to ions, which can absorb by the root of the plant. So this is the conversion of nitrogen gas to nitrate ion, ammonium ion, or nitrous ion, which can absorb by the root of the plant. This is the food for plant. This is the nitrogen fixation. There are several processes from where nitrogen can fix. First one, natural process, and it is occurred in the thundering. Here, nitrogen gas at first reacts with oxygen in the thundering. Here, around 3000 degrees centigrade temperature, and form nitrogen monoxide, because there is the higher bond energy between nitrogen atom. Here, there is a triple bond between nitrogen gas. So, for this reason, it is needed higher temperature to convert nitrogen gas to nitrogen monoxide. Then nitrogen monoxide reacts with oxygen in the environment at 50 centigrade temperature to form nitrogen dioxide. This nitrogen dioxide again reacts with oxygen and water to form nitric acid. Sometimes it creates acid rain. This nitric acid reacts with calcium oxide to form calcium nitrate and water. This the nitrate salt which can absorb and inhale by the root of the plant. This is the process for nitrogen fixation. It is the natural process and occur in thundering and in higher temperature. Second, industrial process. There first one nitrogen gas convert to ammonia. This is the Haber-Bosch process, and here temperature 500 centigrade temperature, pressure 200 atmosphere pressure, alumina, iron. This presence of this catalyst, nitrogen and hydrogen gas reacts with each other to form ammonia. This is the reversible reaction. This ammonia reacts with oxygen in presence of platinum and 900 centigrade temperature to form nitrogen monoxide. This nitrogen monoxide gradually converts nitrate salt. By this way, reacts with oxygen to form nitrogen dioxide, reacts with oxygen and water to form nitric acid, then finally reacts with salt to form nitrate salt which can absorb by the root of the plant. So this is industrial way nitrogen is fixed. Third type, fixation, biological fixation. Some plants which can fix nitrogen automatically and biologically in presence of molybdenum, leguminous plant like peas, alfalfa, clover, bean. This type of plant has bacteria and which can fix nitrogen biologically and form nitrogen to nitrate ion, ammonium ion, nitrous ion. So it occurs automatically and biologically. This function is occurred in the plant. Suppose in case of bean, it has symbiotic bacteria and which can fix nitrogen automatically, and it can produce food. Then second topic, different industrial gases and its effects. First, carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. Carbon monoxide is silent killer. Carbon dioxide is greenhouse gas. These gases are produced from burning of fuels, coal burning, gas burning, furnace, vehicles, and industries. Also, household activities. From this way, this type of gases are produced in the environment and creates problem. Carbon dioxide is the greenhouse gas. It increases the temperature in the environment, and from this temperature, different harmful effects are occurred. Suppose sea level increase, temperature, then deforestation increase. So carbon monoxide, it is very poisonous gas. It is very harmful gas. It creates carboxyhemoglobin from oxyhemoglobin. It replaces the oxygen atom from hemoglobin and from carboxyhemoglobin. And if the rate of the carboxyhemoglobin, percentage of the carboxyhemoglobin in our blood is increased, it creates death. So for this reason, it is called silent killer. Greenhouse gas, it increases temperature in the nature and creates water pollution and creates water level increase. Second type gas, sulfur dioxide and hydrogen sulfide. These gases are produced from sulfur containing coal, sulfur plant, paper manufacturing industry, deheating process, sulfur gas is used, electrical power plant, automobile engine, and for metal extraction. From that way, hydrogen sulfide and sulfur dioxide gases are produced. Also, phosphate fertilizer and nitrogen containing fertilizer produces these gases. Effects of sulfur dioxide and hydrogen sulfide: it creates acid rain, it forms sulfurous acid, reacts with water, and creates harmful effect on the environment. Also, ionose burning, it creates asthma, respiratory inflammation, and bronchitis. This type of disease also can be caused by the gases sulfur dioxide and hydrogen sulfide. So it is very poisonous gas. It's very harmful for our health, also environment. So it must be reduced its production for our safety and beautiful world. Third type gas, nitrogen monoxide. It produces automobile engine, nitrogen containing fertilizer, gasoline. It creates acid rain. That means nitrous acid, nitric acid is formed when reacts with water and creates harmful effect on the environment. Also, eye irritates, nose irritates, then burning of eye and nose, creates smoke, PNS, asthma, respiratory inflammation, and bronchitis. This type of disease also can be produced by nitrogen monoxide and nitrogen dioxide and nitrous oxide. Nitrous oxide is laughing gas. So it must be removed and minimize the production of this type of pollutant gases for our safety and beautiful world. For this reason, we need, at first, we need to alert to reduce the production of this type of gases. Then we use purification plant for purify this type of gases and convert the gases for environment friendly gases. Use catalytic converter which convert for environmentally uses gases. Suppose carbon monoxide to carbon dioxide, it is very important for plants. Then for beautiful world, we must be reduce the production of this type of gases for our safety. Greenhouse gas. This is the greenhouse. It is made by glass, and this is gas. House is used for the cultivation of vegetables. Several types of gases are used as greenhouse gas. Suppose methane, nitrous oxide, CFC chlorofluorocarbon, and carbon dioxide. These gases creates warm and it absorbs temperature and creates the increase the temperature of the earth. For this reason, these gases are called greenhouse gases. Increase the temperature in the nature, imbalance the environment by increasing the temperature. Suppose deforestation, water level increase. This type of problems are created by greenhouse gases. So, what are the effects of the greenhouse gas? Sources. These gases are produced from coal, fuel, gas, furnace, vehicles, industries, household activities, different type of plants. From this way, these gases are produced. Already we discussed. So, what are the effects? Deforestation, water level increase. Here, average temperature 14 degrees centigrade also can increase by this type of gases. So, the ray which is came from sun, it is higher wavelength, it is lower wavelength, and contain higher energy. It can pass from glass and absorb the vegetables, plants, and substances which are in the glass. But when it radiates, it is higher wavelength and lower energy, it cannot pass it, and by this way it increase the temperature. Increase global warming, temperature also increase. Suppose average 14 degrees centigrade temperature increase, so it must be reduced for our safety and for living beings in the earth. Finally, CFC, ozone layer. CFC, chlorofluorocarbon. There are several types of CFCs are present. CFC11, CFCl3, CFC12, CF2Cl2, CFC13, CF2Cl, CFCl2. This type of CFCs are produced in the environment and creates depletion of ozone layer. Used. This type of gases are used in aerosol, propellants, refrigerator, and plastic foam. So it must be reduced. Depletion of ozone layer. Ozone layer is depressed, dissipate by the CFC. At first, it is dissipate to form free radical, chlorine free radical, reacts with oxygen to form, reacts with ozone to form oxygen gas and ClO free radical, then reacts with oxygen atom to form oxygen gas and chlorine free radical. So finally, it was chlorine free radical. Initially, it was chlorine free radical. So this is the chain way to produce chlorine free radical and depletes ozone layer. It is chain reaction. So it must be reduced to control different rays which are coming from sun. It is very harmful for earth and living beings. This is the depletion process of ozone layer. So it is our expected world. Nature, it must be green. Several types of animals, birds are flying, walking, and it will be very beautiful and very nice world. These are expected world. So we should be remove this type of pollutants on the environment. So several type of gases are here. So you need to define effects of this type of gases. Already we discussed. Several types of question may be said from our discussion, knowledge-based question. Greenhouse gas, the gas which creates greenhouse effect. Ozone layer, the layer which is formed by ozone gas, O3 gas. Understanding-based question, CFC, chlorofluorocarbon, and depletion of ozone layer, which is depleted by CFC and ozone layer gradually decreases. Application-based question, analyze the production of steam gases. Several gases are here. These gases are produced from different industry, household activities, chemical industry, plants. So already we discussed. Very important. Here, several gases are here. Very important. Suppose methane, it is used as fuel. Carbon dioxide, it is very used for plant. By using these gases, plant produce its food, carbohydrate. So by this way, you will answer the question. Now there is a home task. What is pollutants? The gases which pollute the environment. Ozone layer depletion, it is depleted by CFC. These gases are converted to inactive by using converter, using different chemical reaction. Very much harmful because it creates greenhouse gas, it creates health hazards. So for this reason, these gases are very much harmful. By this way, you will answer the question and give me feedback. So in the class, we discussed about nitrogen fixation, pollutant and its effects, different types of pollutants and production, and how it will pollute the environment, ozone layer, depletion of ozone layer. Finally, different gases and harmful effects. Also, we discussed different types of question may be saved from our discussion. Dear cadets, if any query, you inform me, I will solve your problem. Beloved cadets, it is very important to maintain safety measure for your safety when you go outside from your house. So stay home, stay safe, and stay sound. Thanks a lot. Allah Hafiz.